Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. Today is the 22nd of October 2025. So in a legal turn today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have agreed to open his defense. And guess what? He listed high-profile Nigerian politicians as his witnesses. This is really shocking. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just pulled these people's legs. People are busy laughing all over the social media spaces, and some people don't want to think beyond what they are seeing. I laugh in France. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said that I will deal with you people in your court. I will finish you all in your court. And guess what? He has listed these people you are seeing. You can see the banner. Nnamdi Kanu moves to open defense. List Wike, Buratai, Hope Uzodinma, and others as key witnesses. It is about to show down. Honestly, I've never seen this kind of thing before. Since I was born till today, I have never seen where someone that is facing trial list all the people who are accusing him of one particular crime or the other as witnesses. There is something that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to do in court tomorrow. Tomorrow is 23rd. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will appear in court tomorrow. And guess what? He has agreed to open defense. Now, let us not talk too much. Let's take it one after the other based on the news. I'm reading from a Sahara reporter because this is really shocking. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in a fresh motion, he personally signed and filed before Justice James Omotosho. Kanu described the individuals as compellable witnesses whose testimonies are crucial to his defense. The detained leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has named former Attorney General of the Federation, Ex-AGF, known as Abubakar Malami, and several prominent Nigerians as witnesses in his ongoing terrorism trial before the Federal High Court in Abuja. Those listed include the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Wike, former Minister of Defense, General Theophilus Danjuma, and former Chief of Army Staff, General Tukur, Buratai, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma. This is really shocking. In a dramatic legal term, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is taking these people to another level. Guys, this is really shocking. Others named are Minister of Works, Devil Mine, and the immediate past governor of Abia State, Okezie Ikpeazu, former Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, NIA, known as Ahmed Rufai Abubakar, and former Director General of the Department of State Services, DSS, Yusuf Bichi. It is really shocking. It is about to go down, guys. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we all know that yesterday, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer and his brother, fine boy Prince Kanu, they were also sent to Kuje prison. As a result, I don't know what they are busy talking that they violated the place that they court ordered them not to, come and protest. As a result of that, they arrested these people, including 11 others, making it about 12 to 13 people that were arrested. They are currently in detention at the moment. Look at what is going on. And now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has officially agreed to open his own case. He wants to lead his case at the moment. Omotosho said last week Friday, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have only 6 days to open and close his trial. And guess what? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has duly signed that he is willing and ready to defend himself in Nigerian court of law. And guess what? In a dramatical level turn, these people who knows the way that devil might we here with their body will be shivering, including Tinubu. Tinubu will be like, this man, what type of drama is this man trying to play? What is behind it? What exactly is beating drum for this man? Tinubu will be like, what is going on? Somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, naming these high-profile politicians, both past and present people who are in politics at the moment. He named them. If it happened that Buhari is alive, had he been Buhari still alive, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have named him as number 1 of his witnesses. And guess what? There will be a drama tomorrow. In this drama, these people are aware that there was something we call Operation Python that's in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's home. Well, I am coming. Before I will react, first of all, let us finish this particular news. Let's finish this particular news because it is very, very vital and very, very important. So Kanu also hinted that he would call several other unnamed witnesses in the application marked FHC ABJ CR 383-2015 and dated October 20th, but freed on October 21st. Kanu requested the court to grant him a 90-day period to enable him to conclude his defense, citing the number and status of witnesses he intends to call. The motion titled Notice of Number and Names of Witnesses to be called by the defendant and request for witness summons subpoena and the variation of the time within which to defend the court and charges against the defendant indicate that Kanu is prepared to begin his defense as ordered by the court. News Agency of Nigeria report that Kanu has informed the Federal High Court of his plan to call 23 witnesses in his ongoing trial for terrorism. In a motion filed before the court, Kanu stated that the application was made pursuant to the order of his Honorable Court made on October 16, 2015, directing the defendant to commence his defense on October 24, 2025. He explained that the witnesses would be grouped into two categories, the first comprising ordinary but material witnesses, and the second consisting of vital and compellable witnesses who would be summoned under Section 232 of the Evidence Act 2011. Kanu requested that the court to grant him a 90-day period to complete his defense, citing the large number of witnesses he intends to call. He also indicated that he would personally testify, offering a sworn account to deny the allegations against him and explain the political context of his actions and statements. Hey, it is getting water by people. I think I love what I'm seeing. So the Indigenous People of Biafra leader further assured that the court that he would provide sworn statement from all voluntary witnesses and notify the prosecution in due time, adding that no precious time of the Honorable Court will be wasted. He emphasized that his intention was to ensure that justice is not only done, but also seen to be done. The latest motion follows an earlier preliminary objection Kanu filed on Thursday, challenging the court jurisdiction to continue his trial. That same day, a panel of medical experts appointed by the court submitted a report confirming that he was medically fit to stand trial. Meanwhile, in a related development, a magistrate court in Abuja on Thursday ordered the remand of Kanu's special counsel, Aloy Ejimako, and 12 others who were arrested during a protest led by activist Omoyole Sowore against Kanu's continued detention and trial. So the police charged the 13 defendants with offenses including criminal conspiracy, disobedience of a lawful order, inciting disturbance of public peace, contrary to Section 152, 114, and 113 of the Penal Code law. So those named in the two separate first information reports known as FIRS are Ejimako, who happens to be Kanu's younger brother, Emmanuel Kanu, Joshua, Emmanuel Wilson, and others. So the magistrate equally ordered that all defendants be remanded at the Kuje Correctional Center pending their arraignment on October 24th. Are you guys see what I'm saying? On October 24th, that is when they are going to continue the trial of these people that was arrested during the protest of Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is really shocking, guys. It is really, really shocking. This is what is going on in the country. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am happy that at least you have agreed to open your defense and you are going to lead your trial. In fact, you are going to be your lead, you are going to lead the defense at the moment and no more others representing you or trying to defend you. And this time around, somebody like Wike, yes, Wike, you think it's all about coming online to rant? You would have mentioned Joe Ibekwe. These people, Buhari just escaped because of death carried you away. If it happened that Buhari did not buy, he should be number one witness that we should come out to be one of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's witness. Buratai, you think it's all about joining ADC at the moment? Uzodinma, you think it's all about importing all these militaries in the southeast, killing innocent people? You kill your own people. You think it's by that? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu General broadcast. This time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is holding these people tightly, and he is saying enough is enough. Guys, this is really shocking. I think I love what I am seeing, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has officially opened his defense. Listing these people shows that he is willing to destroy Nigeria in their own courts. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it, that time shall come when people will be carrying my news. I will not tell anybody, I will not force people to start broadcasting or talking about me. And today it is happening. It is happening today, my people. Oh, it is official. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every time, go today, come tomorrow, go today, come tomorrow, go today, come tomorrow, all kinds of things going on during the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see what is going on? You see where these people are trying to come from? Which way, Nigeria, my country? Which way? How? Which way exactly? I just want to know. But look of things, how things are going on in the country, honestly, it is really, really something else. Yes, it is really, really something else. Kai, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, honestly, I love what I am seeing. I really love what I am seeing. So what is your thought and what are your opinions regarding this particular news of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mentioning this high-profile, eloquent man in the Nigerian politics as his witness in the ongoing trial? And this is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared last week called this is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared in the court. And today, tomorrow and today, we are hearing the news that he has agreed to open his trial by himself. You know, all these injustices against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not block. All these gaga they are doing against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not block. That's something I want you guys to know. No matter how Nigerian government have tried, no matter the conspiracy, no matter their plan to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, automatically the public, the people will never accept anything that has to do with killing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because this man is whiter than snow. Something that is not saying something, he's not demanding for something that will benefit all the people. I just want to know. What we propel, or let's say what we push Nigerian government, you know, from bribing him. I don't think that would be anything like bribing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if it happened that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not agitating for something that is very. Kanu was agitating for something that is very relevant, and that is why they have chosen to bribe him. But when they discover that this man is beyond bribery, that this man is worth it and stop, he is somebody that you cannot all of a sudden bribe and he will accept bribery. He chose not to accept bribery. He chose a betterment of life than inferior money, than paper money. That's something that you see what is going on. My mic got muted. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu maintain his agitation for freedom of Biafra. He refused all forms of bribery. And yet, they think they can easily jail this man. It's not easy to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I love what I'm seeing. Tomorrow, the show will begin. The show will start tomorrow. Where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will his defense and defend himself from all this trial, which has been going off and on for years. Something that somebody like late former president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari, started. Tinubu think that he can jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody as wicked as Buhari couldn't even kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Tinubu think that because he is a drug barrel, he's a drug baron man, that he can easily kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He cannot do such a thing. I know that me, whatever it is at the moment, if I thought he has come across this news, even hope Uzodinma, all of them would be shivering at the moment. Because Wike even said it, that the only person he's afraid of in the southeast is no other person than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wike said that he's only afraid of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man who has been offered bribe and he refused. Unlike Sunday Boho, that was given how much billion and he collected and quit agitation. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu political position, money, oil wealth, he refused all these items. Insist on betterment. How should we have people like this in our country? If we have people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to fight, or in different ethnic, in the different tribe in the country, like we have people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Yoruba land, in Hausa land, in Igbo, let's say like up to 10, Nigeria would have changed drastically. Nigeria would have been a better country. But because the people we have in the country, once they come out to agitate, you offer them money, offer them material stuff, they take, and guess what? They return their back in agitation. Some people, they will not even endure the type of tribunal the Kanu is enduring. Someone who has been in detention for years, he confined for how many years? in a little prison, in a little cell. Someone's health is deteriorating, yet he still refused all their, all their items, all their offer, all their bribe to quit agitation. Hi, God. Honestly, I love what I am seeing. I am happy that I am alive to witness this trial that is ongoing. I'm happy that I am alive to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood strong on ground to defend him. That is really shocking. I love what I'm seeing. I don't know your opinion regarding this, my viewers, my watchers, depending whenever you are coming across this video. I want you guys to know that the mission of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very sacrosanct, that nobody on earth can quench it. Biafra as a country, Biafra as a nation is a motion, is a movement, is a locomotion that no man here on earth can easily quench it. You can ask yourself, the people that say that over their dead body, would they be allowed to see Biafra getting their freedom? Where are they today? All of them, they are dead. They are dead. That is to tell you that one day, no matter how we are forcing ourselves to be in unity, eventually one day, Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo will eventually go their separate ways. It must surely happen. If it don't happen in our generation to come, it must surely occur. Yes, that is just the bitter truth that people doesn't want to hear. People doesn't want to hear that Nigeria is divided. People doesn't want to hear that Igbos are now on their own. But that is the bitter truth, that one day Igbos must surely go their separate ways because of the way Igbos are being treated in the country, because of how marginalized they are in the country. They are not being treated fairly in the country they call their own. So let's ask yourself a question: are Igbos truly among one Nigeria, or are they just, as they are just freedom, have they separated from Nigeria? Have they separated from this our country? It is very, very, very important and very, very, very vital. I don't know what your opinions are. I don't know what you intend to do. I don't know what you want his trial to defend himself. So I want you guys to watch this particular video. This is coming from, I think it's Objective TV on Facebook. I saw the video and it was very interesting. This guy listed about three things that we will not accept from Nigeria and its judiciary against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at all costs. No matter their conspiracy, no matter their plan to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, this guy listed these three things that if I thought these people should try to mention this or try to come this way to, in order for them to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that automatically public, that the people of Nigeria, as this place has begun since yesterday, that people will never accept such judgment. I want you guys to watch this. Let me bring it up so that you can see what we are saying, what we are talking about. This is very, very crucial. Kindly wait a little. It's very important. Very, very important. If you have your comments, you can drop it. If this is your first time coming across our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell button so you always get notified whenever we post our latest content. It's very important.
It's now become clear that the federal government, alongside Southeast politicians, have now decided to quickly wrap up, because it has now dragged international attention. So they want to quickly wrap it up and hand him a judgment. So they are busy scripting the judgment. But these are three reasons that the judgment they are scripting already will not be. They sent Nigerian military to go and unsettle him by invading his residence, buying people, and he had to escape. They still went ahead, coordinated his abduction from Kenya and brought him back that numb state for a judge to obtain remand and detention order. And the judges were like, no. From that, citizens are still complaining about abductions everywhere to government. We are complaining about abduction to government, invasion in our farmlands everywhere. People are missing and disappearing. People are complaining about kidnapping, abduction to government. Government by itself now went and kidnapped somebody from Kenya and brought before a judge in a norm. So a lot of people started withdrawing to say, oh, did you not notice that the rate of jackpot increased between that time and now? Like, no, this is not a government. Like, people started losing confidence in their government. Like, why would governments do this kind of thing? They're competing farmers on their farmland, themselves coordinating abductions. Oh, little wonder nothing is done about abduction. You now brought him before the court. The court now said, no, the way and manner you brought this person is not right. He's not in his right frame of mind. What did you do to him? Did you inject him with any substance or what? He's unable to. Is this not the person we granted bail the other time that we sent military to go and dislodge from his residence? Injustice is screaming everywhere around it. So, court said release him. Federal government disobeyed. People now sat back and said, government disobeying his own court. You are making people lose trust in governance. Number 2, the prolonged excessive man. Why you keep adjourning the matter? Even Simon Ekpa that was arrested how many days ago in Finland, they already concluded this trial now. This man has been there since Buhari, but Tinubu has spent how many years already? This over 7 years crossing that you have kept this man in detention. If you have handed him a sentence, everywhere would have been silent. But for political reasons, the southeastern politicians and the federal government, they have reason for what they are doing. And people are beginning to decipher that, oh, there's an agenda. It's not really about justice. Nobody is against trying Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody's above trial. Try anybody. But a trial where pre-trial detention has lasted beyond 7 years already and is still in detention, even when they say releasing on bail, you refused. People can discern the political underhands in this thing. Number 3, Toji Bello and other bandits, criminals, harmed to their teeth, head to toe, that you are doing round table negotiations with. People see them, they look there, look there, say, this government has been taken by bandits and kidnappers. So if you are throwing Ashwebi reception for bandits and criminals who are sacking villages, displacing people, invading them, even the last time, Manasseh as governor of admitted, he said it himself, that to maintain peace. It means you people that are terrorizing people, and whenever people rise up to defend themselves against them, you call them terrorists. That is where the issue arose from. And that is lastly to say, if government not only pardon, but even Ashwebi reception, rehabilitation, and paying them, you guys in government, and you now want to criminal, you criminal. That's saying that you have problem with it. If you defend your own territory against the people that are being harmed to displace us and kill people mercilessly, but you are not from the preferred region, you will be dealt with. That is what you guys are simply saying. And that is where the problem is. So the third reason, number one, apart from related to Kenya, is itself carrying out abduction. Number two is that you concluding his trial. Number three, real bandits, armed bandits. We see you throwing receptions from them with Ashwebi and dialoguing with them and paying them on retention allowances. It's either you try all of them, all these people you have thrown receptions from, we expected you to round them up to face courts and be in jail too, so that everything can be balanced and just. But when people perceive preferential treatment for certain sector or section of people that you are not giving to another section of people, there's no way you will have legitimacy in the outcome that you are scripting, because we know you are scripting it already. If I were to be in Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, why we already know what they are scripting? Because it is unconstitutional and wrongful to give privilege to one and deprive it against the other. It's called discrimination because it is wrongful and unconstitutional to give privilege to one and deprive it against the other. That is discrimination. 1999 Federal Constitution. Discrimination is unlawful. So if I were in Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, we will be pursuing discrimination against the federal government for discriminating against Nnamdi Kanu what they gave to others in other regions.
Okay, I love what I just saw from this guy of TV. Thanks for watching, guys. I think we have to call it a day because we're network. When this guy objective I was presenting his video, there he at least listed three major things why any trial or any plan by the government is potentially warranting them to jump here that it won't be accepted. If you check previous recently now, this man known as the president of the country, Ahmed Tinubu, pardoned people. And guess what? These people pardoned. Some of them were even jailed life in prison. Drug laws, we are pardoned. You got to ask yourself a question. Does it mean there's a discrimination against the entire region of the Igbos? And then again, do Igbo people at all have political leaders? Is a question. Or are political leaders seems to be slaves, to the president? That's the reason why you call yourself as a leader and your people are languishing in prison, you are being treated unjustly and unfairly in the country, and you are keeping quiet about it. And when the people are crying and shouting, you look for a way to fight them. Isn't this discrimination? It is. If you look at what is going on, especially in Lagos State, where many Igbo businesses have been destroyed, although one guy from Lagos State, I think Ola of Lagos also is where he is doing his business, even though that he's not the owner of that particular building, got demolished. But there's a reason for that one, because it was under high tension all over the country, not only in Nigeria, even outside the country. You're not expected to construct any building under a high tension. Is not allowed. So his own is also justified. Even recently, yesterday, I think there was a fire outbreak in one particular distance in Lagos State. I have outbreak yesterday in one particular Alaba market. Yes, Alaba International Market, Lagos State got fire, and we have some shops we are raised down. We don't know the cause of the fire yet, although we are still waiting for the news before we can be able to give it to you guys. Probably it might not be on live. It might be normal video as usual, as we used to do. So Nnamdi Kanu has officially opposition in several high-profile political echelons, political people as witnesses. This is no longer Nigerian DSS trying to, bring that witness and covering their face. This is now open witness. The people he's calling as his witnesses are publicly known by all of us. The people like Devil Mai, by now he's shivering. He can't mention me as one of his witnesses. Somebody like Wike, who proclaimed that he's afraid of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu eventually mentioned him as one of his witnesses. Let's know who's about to. Let's know who's gonna be the winner this time around. Nigerian federal government passes one man head on bound. One man, one more poll. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer with legal counsel at the moment. We all know that one of his lawyers got arrested and detained. And guess what? They were on Friday. It shows that even our lawyer Jimako will not even be present tomorrow in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case. To tell you that Nigerian government, Tinubu, they knows what they are planning. But guess what? Their plan will be thwarted. Their plan will be dead on arrival. Because failure to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, automatically Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won't be accepted. You guys saw what this Objective TV guy said. There is discrimination against the Igbo. I say, whoa. There's discrimination. Gumi, if you look at Gumi told the Southeastern leaders that they should ask Igbo youths to combat with IPOB military. But when it comes to the North, what did Gumi say? Gumi said that they should pardon and negotiate with bandits and terrorists. And guess what? He keep making statements on this negotiation, on this peace talk, almost every Eke market day. You began to ask yourself a question. Why should someone like Ngumi advising Southeasterners to combat with our fellow Igbo youth who happens to protect the land, who happens to be in IPOB military? And then terrorists, publicly known bandits, who are busy terrorizing the north part of the country, killing, abducting, even people who have killed our Nigerian soldiers, are being granted peace negotiation. You got to ask yourself a question. Are Igbo as a tribe, are they really recognized in this country called Nigeria? Or are they meant to be marginalized? Or are Igbos as a whole meant, to be pied? I don't understand. Yes, I don't know. They have a plan. In case you don't know, there is still military presence in Southeast. They are still hunting for Biafran armies. But these people who are busy using the little ammunition they have to hunt for Biafran armies cannot even use any single ammunition they have to go to Northeast, go to Kwara, Zamfara, Nasarawa, Benue. This is it Amehafudu in Enugu State? Something there about that happened in some part of Enugu State. I think that is in Soka side. These people cannot take their gun to go these places where there are severe killings, kidnappings going on, to scare these kidnappers and try to ensure there is security or safety within those communities. But they chose to come to Southeast to hunt for innocent Igbo youth, which is not proper. It is genocide. It is called genocide, for crying out loud. Today, think that even somebody like Asrido Kubo equally uses his own mouth to confess. Asrido Kubo can boast of having men who are eloquent and who are capable enough to combat with terrorism. And please, what is obstructing Nigerian government? Since they are using Asrido Kubo against the Igbos in Southeast, they should equally use somebody like Asrido Kubo to fight insurgencies, to fight banditry in Kwara, in Zamfara, in Bono, in Plateau. They should use Asrido Kubo men to do these kind of things. There is nothing like Boko Haram in Southeast. If you can talk about kidnappings going on in Southeast are individuals, corrupt individuals who choose that means as a way to survive as a result of country too hard at the moment. They don't have any other source of survival aside from doing that. Then the military can go in, track these people down. And once you arrest them, you should jail them. Anything can happen. But trying to say that everything that happened in Southeast, once somebody is kidnapped, you allege that it's IPOB without having any iota of proof. No means of tracking this particular crime, nothing, and you just come out all of a sudden, you say it's IPOB. How sure are you that it is IPOB that commits such a crime? That is very sad. Remember that we have people they call Ebubago in Southeast that was created by them for mine, Uzodinma and others. Okay, Zikbazu, who are the former governors of the Southeast. All these people join hands together, created this Ebubago. Now, we don't know at this stand now if this Ebubago has been disintegrated. Have they dissolved this particular team called Ebubago? We don't know. If the security aspect is still existing, we don't know. As a matter of fact, if these people were disarmed, we don't know. So when these guns, all these ammunition end up in wrong hands, guess what they will use it for? They will start terrorism. They will start terrorizing the peaceful zone. They will start looking for a way to reach themselves by kidnapping. Like I only posted on this my channel a few months ago. We are a young guy, I think this happened in Omonoki, Imo State. We are 3 guys, we are junction in Onimo local government area. These guys were burnt alive. What did they do? They were into kidnapping, forceful stealing. Once they see you in a lonely road, they will force you to run away, and they will scare you, and they will snatch your motorcycle away from you. They will go to the roadside, they will sell it. And these people, the community have been enduring all this, going on and forward. The guy can talk to his elderly, anyhow he wants, and nothing will happen. So he doesn't know that people are not tracking him down. Lo and behold, the 3 of them, be the 4 of them that normally carry out this crime, they were caught. And guess what? The youth did not even miss it for them. They did not even miss it for them. Guess what they did? They burned these people alive instantly. They were all that these people are not publicly known, they are not the ones that we can easily detect that okay, they are these people. Guess what will happen? If it happened that Nigerian police intervene, they will call them IPOB military, which is not proper. You cannot just catch a criminal in a crime scene and automatically you label them IPOB military. It shouldn't be so. A criminal is a criminal. Learn how to differentiate between someone who is committing a crime and a group of people who are out to protect their land from any insurgent attack, from any form of attack. If it happened, there is nothing like presence of IPOB military in the Southeast. Who knows the way Nigeria Southeast would have been at the moment? The way what people are complaining, probably Southeasterners might be complaining as well. The only thing you are hearing Southeast going is only military trying to combat with IPOB military, Nigerian military fighting IPOB military. And guess what they used to do? Sometimes they will enter one particular community and they will start shooting sporadically. Innocent Igbo youth, they will die. And the people who saw these things will still come out to tell you that they are Nigerian militaries are the ones shooting them. Because these people are trying to catch, are not even at home. They are always in the bush, protecting all these people, because all these Fulani herdsmen, these killers, these kidnappers, they are always going inside the bush to kidnap, to kill people. So as a matter of fact, once they are there, they scare them. If you go south, it is hard for you to see how this Fulani south is at. They choose crimes as a means of survival. And once they are being caught, South is not the mercy. If Southeast caught you from stealing and they are not that you're a kidnapper, they will burn you alive. They will commit all this, what did they call it? I forgot this. They will not even wait for police. They will buy you instantly. They will burn you alive. That is Southeast for you, because they don't accept anything that has to do with crime. If you are the type that have been listening to, all the happenings in the Igbo land, you will discover that all the people who have been caught in crime, they are not being spared. Like the way you see Gumi negotiating peace talk with the bandits who are notorious and known for killing innocent Nigerian soldiers. And then again, you see what has been happening in Kwara State. Kwara State people are complaining that Nigerian soldiers have failed to combat with the insurgencies during the attack. They choose to tell them that their weapons are inferior compared to the machine guns that the bandits came into their community to commit crimes with. And you have to ask yourself this question. Sometimes people also say that Nigerian soldiers choose to protect these bandits rather than protecting the citizens of the country during any attack on any community. The question we need to ask ourselves, who exactly are these militaries? Who exactly are they? Remember, we have repentant Boko Haram in Nigerian military. And when these Nigerian militaries are not mixed up with repentant Boko Haram, with someone who is no one that kills as if he's drinking water, someone that doesn't take killing as a crime, when they mixed up, automatically we will not know how to differentiate who is, who men are not to protect the citizens and who is to all of us. That is the that's trying to use it to fight against the Igbos. He's trying to use it to fight against the Igbos, and that is what he used to commit Operation Python Dance that cleared the lives of 3,000 Igbo youths in Omahia. That Operation Python Dance led to the death of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's mother and father. Yet they are still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brother, still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. This is to tell you that that's a crime that is so against the Igbo, not just war against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I am happy to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu listed these people who are against him. Oh my! Why didn't he list Soludo? Soludo said that he's only after his governorship election, that's the only thing that he wants. He doesn't care about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's protest or his release. The only thing that he wants is only for him to win the next governorship election, this and that. He doesn't care about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is very sad. That such kind of a thing keep happening before our very own eyes. You see? Anyway, it is tomorrow. We will see how the court will go. His opinion. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. And don't forget the latest content. I remember my humble self, Chidinma Clement. Thanks for joining us on today's live. I love you all. Bizu bizu.